Alan here on another adventure in Thailand in this amazing park. Talk about letting go. I have done some personal work in the background, so I go off camera to do my work, because these kind of work are personal. Alchemical work, mystical work in general are personal. I give you suggestions, ideas, and you go forth and do it on your own. If you are with family or friends while traveling, you need to be able to say, hey, give me a few minutes, I want to walk in silence, right? I want to do a walk in meditation, you might tell them, right? And you go forth and walk, right? And this area is filled with symbolism about the dinosaurs, plenty of walkway for people to engage in conversation. And right now I'm walking towards something that's very symbolic, a river. I'm walking towards a river, or maybe it's like a little lake, not so much a river, a lake. And in alchemy, this is the embracing of the water element. We say the water element is the foundation of life. But we should also say that the water element is very significant in the sense that your body is on average 70% water, if you believe in science. But also in my own analyses, I see in human body between 40% water, it's about 60% water. Very few are 70% water. My body is 70% water. Very few are 70%. And this is a nice lake here. And so you imagine now, suppose that science would say 40%, 70% is the average, right? Even if that's not the case, that you're mostly water. That means 30% of the regular material. 30% of the earth element, the physics, the air, the photons that give you light, but mostly your water. This is very, very significant. If you're going to engage in alchemical transformation in terms of the body, say you're pursuing health, for example, right? One of the primary things you must work on is your water. There's a little flow here. I got to show this a little bit, folks. Look at that. Look at that flow. Nice little flow. Remember, you're on a tour. You're traveling, all right? And you're embracing the moment. Well, somebody left a little debris out there. You're embracing the moment, all right? You let yourself immerse in the experience that's in front of you. Just immerse in it. Now, this particular area is very grandiose, very huge. So they make the case that it will absorb your mind. This would be a nice place to contemplate the nature of water and how important it is to our life, how important it is for transformation with respect to health. If you want to be healthy, I mean metaphysically healthy, radically healthy, the kind of health that leads to long life, living past 100, 200, 300 years old, or you'll be very, very youthful, one of the biggest elements to master is water. And what does that mean? You got to learn to consume water. First, you need to understand it, not just drink it. That's not enough for alchemy. Alchemy is a philosophy, all right? Alchemy is a philosophy, okay? It's a philosophy of how you deal with the material world, okay? Understanding that there is a subatomic, microscopic level of the world. Most of the big ideas of alchemy has already been absorbed by your sciences. I say sciences, I mean sciences for real. And so if you are an educated individual, listen to this, the principle I talk about should already be part of your thinking, because your basic science class would have told you them, right? However, in philosophy, we say go beyond just trying to memorize what someone else says. Understand that whenever you look at anything in the world, you got to see the inside and the outside, okay? That is, when you say I'm going to be an alchemist, okay, I'm going to use my philosophical understanding. This is what it means. I'm going to use my philosophical understanding of the world that is unseen, okay, and try to influence that world so that it can affect the world that is seen, right? Alchemy is just a philosophy of science, basically. It's the philosophy of science, okay? I'm a professor of philosophy, and I teach philosophy of science, right? So it is really the philosophy behind your science as well, because your science absorbed the insights of the alchemists and made it part of theirs. You look at a stone in front of you, and you understand that grossly you're experiencing a stone, but underneath it made of small, small particles. Most of us understand that when we're in the classroom, but you don't walk day to day that way. If you're able to walk, okay, day to day that way, then I call that the alchemist. It's not like I see a river, wonderful. I'm a regular person, I see a river. When I go meta on it, metaphysical on it, I become an alchemist. I see this is made of fundamental particles, okay? Scientists call them hydrogen, oxygen molecules, okay? These water molecules there. But even without that, I can see it in a very general way as making smaller little particles. The surface of the water looks like it's there, it's real, but it's made of billions and trillions of little particles that come together to create this experience I'm having here, okay? And so when you understand that, it seems kind of weird now. How could these all little particles become so solid? That's for everything else. Your body's made of trillions and trillions of cells, and those cells are made of trillions and trillions of atoms and quarks, neutrinos, and proteins. Not protein, but protons, okay? So your body moving around is that way. What I'm saying right now is the essence of alchemy. And right now, I've gone all of that way just to bring you back here to say, hey, when you look at the water, understand how important water is. You are a walking water machine, 70% water, all right? And so this is a great time to let go and be in the moment,